What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi earnings that came out pre-market. I also did a live YouTube video if you want to listen to the earnings call, and I did a little bit of an update after, but this video is going to be a more in-depth analysis of exactly, what SoFi, showed in this earnings report. And guys, I have to tell you, this is the most excited I've pretty much ever been. I've been pretty bored with the stock market the past 3 months since the last earnings, but I'm seeing that SoFi is really starting to kick everything up into gear because of that bank charter. It's given them a lot of different, leverage, on deposits, their APY, lending, deposits, everything, guys. So this bank charter is really starting to build up, better and better every single quarter. And we have a nice pattern going, guys, with losses declining. So be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video over 1,000 likes. Be sure to drop a comment. What did you think of the SoFi earnings? I'm going to be commenting back to as many people as I can. And guys, we have about 12,000 subscribers on the channel. If you're supporting the SoFi stock, they are doing an amazing promotion right now. All you got to do is click the link in my comments section. It used to be you have to deposit $100, I believe, to get this $25 worth of, your favorite stock or free stock. Now you only have to deposit $10 into the SoFi Invest platform. You're going to get $25 worth of your favorite stock. So basically, you could go in there, buy 2 shares of SoFi, and they're going to give you 25 bucks for free, guys. You cannot beat this promotion. That is why I'm promoting it to you. If you have Robinhood, TD, Webull, that's cool. You can keep that platform, but everybody should have a SoFi Invest platform where they're buying up some SoFi shares. So be sure to click the link in my comments section and get your free shares. All right, guys, let's take a look at the overall market right now. We have the S&P 500, Dow, NASDAQ. This is what's really killing the SoFi stock after a nice earnings beat, guys. We're down literally almost, 0.7%, okay? This is not helping. We lost a lot of our gains. I believe the peak was about 19% today. So we've been holding up a little bit, but we definitely lost a lot of the gains. As you can see, the market is getting prepared for JPAL tomorrow. And, we're pretty much one of the, highest, moving stocks in the market. You can see here we're watching 122 growth stocks, pretty much, everything is, kind of red or flat, 8, 7, 4, 4. We just go all the way to the top. SoFi is right up there with Uber and Carvana, top 3 inside of the market today. So that NASDAQ is really tanking ahead of JPAL's speech. But, we're holding up a little bit. It just sucks that we lost, 10% of our gains earlier today. All right, guys, now we're going to get into it. The SoFi Q3 earnings, guys. This was a double beat on revenue, EPS, and a triple beat on guidance raise. You can not get a better earnings report than that. Let's get straight into members, guys. We could see that SoFi added 424,000 new members, bringing the total to 4.7 million. That's 61% year over year. And this was the 3rd highest or 4th highest all time. Okay, so it was the 4th highest members all time, but pretty close to the other, 2nd and 3rd, 430, a 408, a 450. So this was a really, really good quarter. And Anthony Noto for the first time said they are actually looking to add 400,000 members every single quarter as long as they're high quality. They don't care if it goes to 500-600 K. They just want it to be a high quality 400,000 plus. So this was what, the number 3 or 4 all time. Pretty solid overall. I give it like a B plus. Products added, 635,000 new products. Okay, bringing total to 7.2 million. This was also a pretty solid. I give it a, like a B plus. They've had, other quarters where they, blew out products, a 900, a 700, and a 689. This was just another solid earnings report, okay, across the board. Galileo accounts, same thing, like a B plus. They reached 124 million accounts. They added 7. Back-to-back 7. There was a little bit of a flatness inside of Galileo. That was the only negative I saw inside of the entire earnings report, guys. So it looks like, they didn't see a trend that they wanted to really go after for Galileo. Maybe the overall fintech market, is just having a really flat quarter. It looks like SoFi, put their, head forward into other directions such as lending, financial services. So Galileo was flat overall. Lending products was plus 24% year over year. This is right where they've been at the last 2-3 quarters, 20%, 23%, 24%. Financial service products has finally slowed down a little bit, but still growing out of this world. Now let's get into revenue, guys. This is where they really blew it out. The expectations was 390 something million across the board. They blew it out by almost $40 million on net revenue. This was a blowout, guys. Adjusted EBITDA, highest all time, another record that Bank Charter is kicking in. They doubled, last quarter's EBITDA of 20 million. This is insane. Keep going down. They increased their guidance a little bit and also increased their adjusted EBITDA for the full year to up to $120 million, guys. Remember, they were looking at like $200 million last year before student loans got pushed back again. So next year could be insane for EBITDA. I personally think if student loans come back, we're going to be 300 to like $400 million in EBITDA because those student loans are extremely profitable. And we can see SoFi came in at about -9 cent loss. This is including stock-based compensation, guys. So losses are coming down once again. We're at 74 million. This has come down the last 3 quarters, 115 million, 95 million, 74 million. Anthony Noto is still scaling the business very well and just, getting that EPS to a T of where the analysts, want. But because they're, beating, EPS, most likely there'll be another analyst expectation for next quarter by, a penny or two. So I personally think next quarter, maybe the analysts will want about 8 cents. We could be in the 6 cent range, -6 cents. That'll be another 3 cent decline, just like last quarter, which was 12 cents. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing. 12 cents, 9 cents, 6 cents. I mean, there's a nice pattern going on, guys. And the business is skyrocketing because of lending right now, guys. Take a look at lending. $301 million in revenue, directly attributed expenses, 116 million. They had a profit of $180 million on the lending side. And if we scroll down a little bit, we can see that was fueled once again by personal loans, a 71% increase. Lending originations skyrocketing, way higher than home loans and student loans, which are down 73% and 53%. This is the exact same pattern we saw for Q3, and they just capitalized on it again, okay? While home loans and student loans are slow, they're going all in on personal loans right now. And then next year, potentially Q1, the student loans will start to skyrocket up to levels of these personal loans. So SoFi is just going after what, market patterns, they see, with their digital bank right now. And it's really working once again, because I keep saying they have all this data, tracking their customers in the market. This is the only negative downside I personally saw for the earnings. Technology platform, we could see that the revenue came in at about 84 million. It was about 82 million and something for Q2. So it was kind of flat overall. Still a profit of, nearly $20 million. So that's 2 portions of their businesses pulling in some nice profits. Maybe they just took the foot off the gas a little bit to let the overall fintech, B2B market, gather itself for Q4. That could be, what happened. I believe Anthony Noto said, we're going to see a massive shift in digital payments in the future. We still have a very small market share. The market share overall is large. So maybe it was just a quarter they took their foot off the gas for Galileo. Revenue still increased. I mean, it didn't, go back negative, which is good. Financial services, we could see that revenue is skyrocketing to 288%. $48 million in revenue, but those expenses are very, very large. As we can see, this is the business that is, really killing them on losses. A $52 million loss. It says the loss was largely due to the credit card business, where SoFi is building current expected credit loss CECL reserves. So, just bracing for the worst, building up those reserves. And you also have all of these, bonuses and, gifts, stuff like that. Also, the referral link I'm giving you guys in my comment section, that's another expense, that SoFi is willing to give up, because they know they can build a long-term customer, lower their customer acquisition costs. So that's where a lot of these expenses are coming into. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up with the cash and cash equivalents. We can see that SoFi has $935 million. Just previous quarter, they had like 750 million. So they are able to just continue to build up these cash and cash equivalents out of nowhere. I don't know exactly how they do it. I'm sure some of you smart people know how they're able to build that up. I'm sure it comes out of their, assets or their balance sheet or something like that, and they can sell stuff left and right. Assets are skyrocketing to 15.8 billion. Problem is liabilities are going up as well, so our overall equity value is kind of low. But guys, take a look at these deposits, $5 billion. This is what is allowing them to scale their lending business so fast, while other companies like Upstart and Lending Club are having to pull the plug in reverse very quickly. So we are seeing everything across the board that we really want to see. And I'm going to show you one last thing of where I expect SoFi to pull a profit. So very simple, guys. Q1, we lost $110 million. Q2, we lost $95 million. Q3, we lost $74 million. If we continue this pattern where you can see it was a $15 million reduction, then a $20 million reduction, I'll just assume, we stay on the same path and we pull it up to a $25 million reduction. That's going to be 50 million. Remember, Q4, there's no student loans coming back. And then we have student loans resuming where I think, we could see a way larger boost than what I'm estimating at. So I expect, the 25 million to go to 30 million. That's going to put us at a negative $20 million loss. And then the 30 million goes to 50 million, which will put us at a profitable quarter of $30 million with student loans. And I think these numbers right here could get smoked. I really do think this Q4 estimate is very in line. So if you guys are always wondering when we're going to see a profit, I think if Noto continues to scale the business exactly how he's doing it, even maintaining the exact same stock-based compensation, I just think because the deposits are growing so fast, the customers are coming in so fast with the stadium, they're going to turn a profit even, the way they're scaling the business right now, okay? So we are very close. We need student loans back because that is like a massive portion of the lending business that could get up to these levels of personal loans. So guys, everything is looking very good. And once again, guys, be sure to click the link in my comments section, deposit $10 into the SoFi Invest platform, buy $2 of SoFi, and they're going to hook you up with $25 in free stock. You can buy another 5 shares at these levels right now. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got to get past these rate hikes once again. As you can see, this is always hammering the market every other month. Here we go again. Tomorrow, hopefully a 75 basis point rate hike, and hopefully Powell talks about declining it, backwards to a 50, and maybe the market can have a little bit of bounce back. We also have midterms on the way. I really think SoFi at these levels, we can just continue in that strong support, $5, $6, $7. I mean, next year could be absolutely bonkers if we go profitable with student loans, and I believe the management is doing a great job. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.